Hi, I'm Boris.
Hi amigo. We are not mechanics.
Definitely not.
Definitely not. We are here to show you another of our video.
Hope you're gonna like it and get something out of it.
And enjoy it. Thank you.
So, Igor decided we need to undo the handbrake cable, and how we do that?
Now first, I thought I gotta undo this bolt and remove this whole bracket. Then I realized, no, don't need to do that. So, like you're activating the handbrake, you can easily put it in. Right now it's in. And to remove it, you push it inwards and then just put pressure on it with the hook and she'll come out like that. And what's holding it, there is a circlip here. I'm not sure if you can see that. There's a circlip here that's holding it, and then that can be removed completely from the differential, which is our next step. So that's how you remove it. Long nose pliers would be better, but we go with whatever we got. So that's it. That's now removed from the caliper. We'll put that back in. Why? So it all stays in one piece and a bit harder to lose, hopefully. The zip tie is going to be on the way, so we'll break it off. Yeah, that's that. Move it out of the way. Now we move over to the other side. Repeat the procedure. So once again, guys, we're repeating the procedure. Push in and then lever this out, and that's it. That's done. It's quite easy to do, surprisingly, actually. Now, and that's how you remove that. Now, the reason why it doesn't come out while you're driving, because this cable is quite thick and everything is quite rigid, so when it gets in there, it's just jammed, which is good, obviously. You don't want your handbrake coming off while you're driving. So yeah. Alright, that's the other side done. Alright guys, we're going to be removing the differential from the... We're going to be removing the differential, so the brake fluid has to come out, otherwise it'll take a million years to pour out. So here's a little trick. Bicycle pump, just normal bicycle pump. That's your normal attachment that you put in there. We won't be using that. And an empty container here. So what we're going to be doing is, obviously we've got to remove the lid. Now, be careful not to get brake fluid on the paintwork. Why? Because it removes the paintwork. So make sure you don't do that. The other thing is, this brake fluid is quite black, so it needs replacement. And when we will be topping up the fluid, we'll do a flush at the same time, which you'll see at a later video. The other thing is, I'll show you when we'll be removing the differential what I'm talking about, at the when we disconnect the brake line, you'll start leaking from where. I'll also show you that. So just like that. Alright guys, and that's how you remove the brake fluid. Like I said, it's not meant to be this color. It's meant to be much lighter, preferably clean, like a green color, very light green color, or a blue color. They also come, and they also come in gold color, like fresh oil color.
Also clear color.
And also clear color.
That's the more expensive one that doesn't damage your paint when you spill over it.
Well, that's the dot 5.1, and it's $100 for like 1 liter or something. So
it's What is it? Base with what?
Silicon.
Silicon, yeah.
base.
Silicon base. Did you tell them that obviously if you have a proper tool to do that, not use that?
What's the proper tool?
Well, there's a proper like syringes, you know, mechanical big syringes stuff.
Yeah, well, this is nice and cheap.
Did you say that?
Now I did.
Yeah. Well, this is nice and cheap too.
We need to give that a wash. So if you could give that a wash, that would be brilliant. Thank you very much. Alright, now we're going to go under the car.
Go.
Alright, hi guys. Once again, removing the brake lines now. You need to use this, it's called pipe spanners. They got this little cutout. Now if you get the chippy ones, they usually stretch when you go and tie up or loosen up the tight bolts. So really recommended to get the good quality ones. I bought these ones from Super Cheap for $20. Now 20 bucks is not a lot, and they seem to be quite good, good quality, quite strong. So we'll give that a go, and we'll get cracking. Alright, so this is how we undo it. And it's not working, of course. We gotta get a spanner on this side to hold the other side of the brake line because it's twisting. So we'll do that, and we'll... Alright, so once again that didn't work, so I'm going to try it this way now. And we're in business. Now, majority of the times they're really tight, guys. So don't be surprised that it's super tight. Now I'm going to get brake fluid all over me, so that's why my brother made up this cup for me that I requested. Now, see how there is barely no brake fluid there that's pouring out? Now, the reason why I reckon that it has happened is because I removed all the brake fluid from the master cylinder, the reservoir there. So there is no push going through the brake line. So therefore, I'm not getting any brake fluid coming out. It's just barely dripping from the top there, but I think that's just excess. I'm not 100% sure. But anyways, we will zip tie that there now and leave it and let it drip, because I don't really care. You can stop it.
Alright, so Igor's now going to be jacking up the diff, the differential a bit, just a little bit, put it up just a little bit, so we can take the shock absorbers. We're going to unscrew them from the bottom first, just to free the diff up a bit, and then continue on.
Alright guys, so we got a 18mm socket and an 18mm spanner, so they're both 18mm size. And it's super tight, so that's not working. So the rattle gun didn't get it. Now we're going to try with a breaker bar. And we got it. So that's really interesting, because it's meant to be 260 something Newton meters. Maybe it's the crap uni joint that I'm using and it's just bouncing instead of doing anything. So yeah, there's a little tip for you.
I got it here.
Maybe get a better uni joint. stop it. Alright guys, this one has a lock nut. So it is when it's tied up, it's not going to loosen up from vibration, just to let you know. And they're both 18mm and 18mm. Alright, so the other side is undone, and now we're doing the sway bar.
No.
I mean adjustable
Panhard rod.
self-adjustable panhard rod.
And why are they self-adjustable in this car?
Because of this pivot here, so it doesn't matter.
No, but why did the Ford put self-adjustable panhard rod on this Ego?
Because they're just too good.
No,
Then why?
because they came out of factory with self-adjusting suspension shock absorbers,
Yes,
air
they did.
ones.
Yes, they
So
did.
that's why Ford put the self-adjustable one.
Yes, they did.
But obviously they were removed from this car, and also were removed from the other car where we'll be putting all this stuff in, because there's no really need for them.
Alright, so on this bolt, it's a self-locking nut. It's not a nylon, but it's just a metal cone, which is basically just a little tad smaller on
It's not
that.
focusing very well.
No, it's alright, whatever you can do.
Right.
So I used one size 18 and the other size 19. So there you go. 18 and a 19mm spanner, socket, whatever you want. So that's locked. Now going on to the other side. You can stop it.
Once again, keep all your stuff in one place. Don't lose that.
So on this side they got this special washer, which I don't know if you can see, but
Yeah.
I had to rotate. I had to get a breaker bar and a socket of 19mm and an 18mm spanner to get it through here. I can't put a rattle gun in there because the fuel tank is on the way. So it is what it is. When you break the seal, basically, when you got it spinning, you can use a ratchet. So can you please pass me a ratchet? As you can see, it's fairly easy to remove. To somewhat. There we go. Alright, so that's that special washer that I was talking to you guys about, that you can't really fit nothing through there. And sorry, it was like this. Once again, it's a locking nut. So yeah, and it was like that. Thank you.